Hello, Banishy tubers. Banishette? I don't know, what do you want to call them? Welcome back to Let's Play That Game. Colonial Charter Mod, BlueAnkylo, yada yada. By this point, you know what's going on, I hope. So, yeah, last episode we got our little southern forest base set up. A couple houses on the way to keep the walking distance as short as possible. Today, I mean, I keep wanting to expand over here, but you know, there's a couple more things I'd like to do before we go. Now that we've got a trading post, I should start moving something over to sell. We can sell steel tools. We could sell medicine. We're starting to make a bit of spare medicine. But I don't have a town hall, so I haven't seen, like, all of the materials. I don't know how many... I could see, like... I don't know how many candles I have, or if I should even risk selling them, but... You know, 8 value per candle, that's not bad. Did I put, Let's put 2 people in the chandlery, because I should have lots of beeswax. And we'll try to sell some candles, because they're actually worth quite a lot, and quite easy to get the resource. It's a secondary resource, right? Like, you need beeswax, turn it into that. But it doesn't take a whole lot of labor, and for 8, that's better than selling, like, stone and stuff. And the way I see it, if I sell tools, that's selling my iron and my wood and my coal, which is a little bit more, you know, I'm going to run out of at some point, sort of. So yeah, we'll start with that. Let's, I don't even know how many candles we have, but let's, for now, just send them all over here. Maybe like 300. We probably don't have that many, like, pretty sure. But if the candle industry seems good, I'll expand it later on, and we'll have, you know, a couple chandleries and a couple apiaries, and just kind of go crazy. Crazy! The other thing I should do is, before the new year, is put a couple new farms in down here. We've got a road that comes up here. Let's plan to just extend that road. You know, theoretically build a tunnel through there one day, haha. And just put a couple more farms down. I could try an orchard. Do I want to save spot for... Just trying to decide. I hate wasting space with these farms. But 11 by 11 is really what I want. So why don't I just put one here? No. Got a storage barn right there. Let's just put one like this. Bam. And I've got to get rid of the herbs and stuff. And then I suppose I should find out... Standard orchard or dense orchard? I guess we'll go with the dense orchard. I want to find out if we we'll leave one spot for a road, maybe to the right. Wow, you can make really big orchards. Yeah, they definitely raise the max size on stuff. I just want to see if I have any trees available, basically. So we've got 19 squares of that direction. Let's take half of it. Well, no, I want to put maybe another farm. Well, we'll take up 10 by 10. Just 10 by 10 orchard is fine. We'll see if we have any tree seeds, basically, because I'm not even sure. I may not. If I don't, I'll just demolish this right away. We have hit the medicine limit, the herb limit. We'll definitely get some more of that. Log limit as well, nothing to cry about there. Good. Looks like we picked up most of the stones that were in this area. I think we've cleared this area out like I wanted. Now we just need to plant the trees and get them growing for the most part, and we should be really good down there. We're not quite as happy as we used to be. Almost, possibly full on the parish house. Is 75? No, it's probably like 80 or something is the max. Have to start... Well, it's almost time to expand, right? We're getting real close. Kind of hoping people get these farms set up before spring. It'd be really nice to get these things finished. Just chopping down all these trees for now. Super important, of course. So we've actually got a fair bit of trade goods. We have 236 candles at the moment, which is not bad. How much is... Well, I mean, I'd be interested to see how much a lot of this stuff is worth. Bricks are worth 6, but it requires coal as well as clay, so it's pretty expensive. Just plain beeswax is worth just 1. Okay, so much better to turn it into candles. That might be the best thing to trade I've seen so far in the mod. If you can just get a ton of beeswax from one apiary, and you really do get quite a lot. I'm not sure what the ratio of wax to candle is. It can't be 1 to 1. It must be like 20 wax to 1 candle or something like that. Once we have a town hall, we can sort of figure it out. Oh! Almost spring, we made it just in time. More peas. If we ever get a pea blight, we're in big trouble. And if we wanted to grow trees, we can grow walnut trees. Alright. Do I... No. I can't do it. Orchards just take too long, and walnuts aren't that good. So let's just put in one more little farm. Really make sure we got lots of food before we do our big expansion. We still have things to remove. Of course we do. Hurry, guys. If you can rush it, we can get this done before planting. Before, yeah. There they go. Clear! Good. Made it just in time. Alright. So we doubled our farms. And that should give us another, 800 food a year. Or 1,600 food a year or so, give or take. Houses. Wood's good. Alright, so... There's really not much left to do but start thinking about this place. So, the first thing that I feel is the proper way to start a town center, the way the game seems to work, is to build a, the thing I'm looking for, the market. So, I mean, a rural market looks like that. I actually built too much. It doesn't have to be perfect, but maybe I will put it like right here, right on the edge. I could build it down here and it would cover my original houses as well. That's not what I want to do. Well, no, I refuse. That might be the smart place to put it, but I think I'm going to end up putting it up here. Like maybe right here or something. It's kind of foolish. What's this one like? Is that even bigger radius, I think? What is the difference? So, it costs more resources to build. Food, tools, clothing, materials, fuel. Food, tools, clothing, material, fuel. So I imagine they're basically the same, except the central market has a larger radius. Maybe I really should just put it in the range of the houses. Alright, that wasn't what I was planning on doing. But I really like my fancy symmetrical around build that I did last episode at the end. Or not last episode, but last map at the very end. I really liked how that looked. But this is kind of smarter. It's gonna use up... Oh, we're out of iron again. Well, for now, let's just switch this over to iron again. Let's start another mine up. We've got a fair number of workers. We can get away with it. I'm surprised how happy my people are for the lack of drugs. You think they might get more mad at me for taking so long? Don't see any reason not to have a mine over here, to be honest. Other than annoying mountain pathing. Could theoretically... could not put it on this side. Even if the road wasn't there, I don't think I could get away with it. Yeah, there's like always one red tile on the hill for the angle or something. I can put a mine here, though. Man, what a pain in the neck mountain to put that on. Could have put it here. You know, it might have been, and it may still be, much smarter to just put the mine, like, on this side. You never know, right? It might have been just a fluke. Might have fit. Alright, this is fine. Right there. We have our first merchant, and it is a goods importer. They bring frog legs, chanky, which I believe is llama meat, and tallow, but I do not need them. I actually filled up my candle stock. That's pretty good. So we've got $2,400 or value worth of sell. I'm not going to manually order anything. I'm just going to wait for the animal merchant and the seed merchant just to see, because it seems really random how long it takes them to show up. And these guys don't bring seeds or animals, so they're never going to help. Assuming it's the same as vanilla, basically. And I have no reason not to assume that. Maybe put a quarry over here as well once we get things settled. More houses here, so they're actually in the range there. This really wasn't what I was originally planning, but seems like a good idea, right? Yeah, I was thinking of keeping this sort of self-contained and then having a self-contained area up here, but you know, the overlap is probably worth it. We'll need a fair number of vendors, but once things get going, it should be good. Maybe I'll build a nice symmetrical circle market somewhere else, like I did on the last map. I like my symmetry. Don't make fun of me, guys. Oh yeah, lots of herbs. Clothing is still not the best. There's only so much. Until I get cattle, it's difficult. Alright, almost done there. We are out of iron. Yeah, of course we are. We've been building steel tools like crazy. That's what happened. I switched it to steel tools with 2 smiths, and they started working like crazy fast. Once everyone has steel tools, and we have 100 stocked up, our usage of coal and iron and logs will go down a fair bit, I think. So this one, for now, can be coal. And I just want the... no, wait, that's dumb. It's better to have coal up here because the brickworks uses it. So this thing should be coal. And I don't know how many workers I'm going to need. I'll give it 10 and 10 for now. Maybe 10 and 5, yeah. Kind of need more iron at this exact second. Alright. That'll do for now. We've got a lot of people working the mines. But, like I said, once we've got to 100 steel tools and everyone living here is using steel tools, I don't think they'll wear out and get replaced near as much as they used to be. Anything else I need to build to test out? We're getting lots of gathered goods, at least. You know, I'm also amazed that wooden houses are doing so well for fuel. Like, I've always thought that the wood houses were the worst for firewood usage or coal usage. But honestly, we've only got one woodcutter, and we still seem to have, like, pretty good firewood counts. So, maybe that's changed from the last one from the vanilla game as well. 600 firewood. I can't remember how much firewood per house they use a year. I have no idea. People are still moving out pretty quick. Wow, 80 years old, yeah. We're kind of getting our first death, old age death, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, we've got our central market going. I can afford, like, a couple vendors right now. I guess I could leave it at 6 here, for instance, but just put a couple in. A couple workers. So, these are different. Definitely different than in the vanilla. We can build roads through the middle now. Isn't that sweet? I like it. I'm still going to put roads around the outside, but the ability to build them in the middle sounds really cool. Or to walk through the middle. And then I'm going to not build very many more houses down here. I'll start expanding this way and build, well, probably a bunch of, like, town abodes and see how they do. And then we'll start building more farms and stuff. I'll try to do a better supply chain for bricks and clay and sand up to glass and bricks. Oh, here's the next trader. Give me some seeds. There's a lot of stuff I can't do until I get the right animals and the right seeds. This is the rancher, so we can get pigs. Now the question is, I'm just going to pause here to speculate. Will the pigs breed this time? Because remember, I'm pretty sure I had 2 llamas before and they both just died. Now, as far as I know, the game doesn't really handle male and female, but maybe it has, like, animal age, and I just left them for too long and they just were out of breeding age or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna buy 2, because I got lots of candles. Fair number, anyway. And we're gonna sell off, what, 130? More than that, 135. 139. That's about one too many. Okay, that's kind of annoying. There you go. Perfect. We will repay a little teeny bit, but that's fine. Thank you, Demon the Rancher. I hope these are not cursed pigs. Thank you for your pigs. I appreciate your time. I'm not going to order any custom animals yet because I understand they make you pay twice as much or 3 times as much to get them. So, we'll just wait for them to try to bring in some of the other ones naturally. Once we've got, like, say he brings in chickens and cows and sheep, if there's like 1 or 2 left at the end after we've had a few cycles that he hasn't brought over, then I will manually call them in. Also, there's actually pigs in the little ranch, in the little pen here. Did it always do that in vanilla, or is that a mod thing? Because that's smart, I like it. Anyway, we're gonna need a pasture then, pretty quick. Hopefully they don't freeze. So, pasture, pasture, pasture. Standard pasture. I'll just build it over here. It's totally fine. Build a road here, save a little bit of time maybe. Oh, I forgot to dismiss him. Yeah, trade and then dismiss. There you go. I remembered just in time. Well, wasted a few days, I'm sure. Alright, we're still basically not getting enough iron at all. Even with 8 workers. Or, sorry. Oh, I forgot! No wonder we have no iron. Alright. There you go. Now we'll get some iron. Sorry, game. Sorry, guys. 58 logs. Not a big deal yet. Still hunting good. Still herbing it up like crazy with one single herbalist. Gathering lots better food. Yeah, these guys are so much more efficient than our little hodgepodge inner town, small town. 12,000 food and rising. Now, one thing that was explained to me with animals is apparently it's a really good idea to always have one spare ranch or pasture somewhere, because if they get a disease, it actually only affects the plot of land and kills off animals over time. If you just transfer the animals to an open pasture, as long as you move them out, they don't die, and eventually the blight or whatever goes away, and then you can put more back in it. So always keeping one spare pasture is actually pretty highly recommended. Okay, we're out of space in the parish finally. Oh, people are probably unhappy because I never built a graveyard. I forgot about the graveyard. Lots of stone for that. So our vendor... Oh yeah, vendor's filled up real good. Real quick. It's a pea diet. Peas and fish to a large extent. Lots of glass. Some bricks, at least. She's a brick house. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure the iron will start looking better. I'll definitely be able to pull... Well, to be honest, our fuel is going down. I say definitely, but I don't know. I'd like to be able to pull some of our coal miners out, but I don't know if I can for sure. I've kind of soaked them all of my workers into coal and iron these days. I still have the ability to select the llamas, it just doesn't seem to... I mean, they're all dead, so... Alright, pigs, you need to survive this time. You there, piggies. Be merry and reproduce. Got all the roads built over here. So if I go with the 3x4 houses... The large residences are just too huge. They take up way too much space. But if I go with these guys... 2, 3... That doesn't line up perfectly. Okay, hold on. What I could do is build a... No? Oh, it does line up. Okay, never mind. It does line up perfectly. I thought I would have room for one, a gap in the middle for a road. No, actually, it's perfect. 4. Okay. Okay, so it must have been when I did wooden houses, yeah, I could get 3 across by the market. But now that I'm using smaller ones, we can actually get 4 across. Now, I don't really want to build these just yet. Just want to have them ready. And I want to have the same thing on the other side to start with. And what I'll do is, sort of, as I feel prepared, I will unpause them. And in fact, I'm going to queue up the side as well, because... You know. No, this is the wrong one. Town abodes. We live in a town, guys. You gotta handle a town abode. Is it a town abobo? I hope not. Alright, pause all of these for now. And I'll probably just unpause them one at a time, or 2 at a time, as I feel the need. Alright, so yeah, don't worry about building those just yet. Just think about the space they take up, really, for now. That's half the battle. I want there to be more jobs over here before I really get too crazy with those guys. Do I get rid of the stockpile now? Yeah, let's get rid of the stockpile now. I want to consider that as buildable space. We are really low on logs. Start working this properly now. Oh, I'm out of, wow. Have I lost any people Has anyone died and now I don't have any workers? Like, no school teacher and all my kids? Let's try not to have that disaster again this time, hey? I might not be chopping enough wood right now. Or, sorry, cutting enough logs. Okay, well, we'll try to get more logs in. I'm a little bit worried about the firewood. Iron's going up. Coal's hopefully keeping people warm in the winter at the very least. Some people, maybe. Not very many, maybe. Oh well, it's all good. It's all good. So, how do I set this up over here? Food situation's fine. What are we gonna run out of? Clothing and iron and logs / fuel. Okay, let's get the road here. Let's just use it like that. I don't know if I'll make a road that direction just yet. I think I'm also going to queue up the backside of these guys, and then I'll just build the roads for now. I like to have this stuff all set up. We are low on iron. Yeah, I know that game. It's okay. There you go. Build the road at least. Yeah, I mean, I feel like... What is that? 8 times 4, 32 houses? I think that will be enough for a long, long time. Without having to expand too much more. 32 houses at up to 4 citizens each. Should be fine. Don't worry, I will upgrade more. Well, I should build one of these and see what it upgrades to, how expensive that is. Because one of our problems with firewood is probably, like, you know, all of my houses are wooden, so we use a lot of... We use more firewood than normal, or than necessary. I don't know what normal is. Okay. And then after this, we will probably set up the corners for town hall and drinking and driving. No, don't drink and drive. All right, that looks pretty. Let's just queue up one just to see. Also, someone can work at the market at least. What else do we need to upgrade? I never did upgrade the tailor. Alright, I never got rope. I think hemp, obviously, is a crop that will need seeds for to grow. And probably doesn't even feed you, so... Still only 2 pigs. Come on. You guys need to reproduce. Don't just die off on me. Clothing is just barely hanging in there. If anything, I really do need to buy some sheep or some cows. We could get some more logs if I just queued it up, so let's do that. Something like that. Oh, maybe this brings the sheep of our dreams. He's the greengrocer. He brings pickled vegetables. And watermelons. Nope, that does not help. Get out. I got lots of food, buddy. Get out here. Let's see what this town abode looks like. Kind of excited for that. Always with the new buildings. And I do like the way the central market is looking. The roads in the center, I think, are pretty nice. Comes a mighty fine abode. Vendors using the wheelbarrows, gotta love that. And drum roll. Kabam! So it's a little bit close to the market to see some of the stuff. But, looks nice to me, right? People moved in right away. They'll probably turn into vendors pretty quickly. Still pretty low on general labor. And, you know, we've got enough food. I really could build a bunch of these. Oh, right, I want to see the upgrade, yeah. Glass. Fair bit of wood, fair bit of stone, and glass. Lots of stone, really. I really need a quarry before I start thinking about that, I think. But, I mean, we do have good food. We could consider just building a bunch of houses. Maybe. Farmers are all gathering stuff up. Still only 2 pigs. Come on, piggies. You cost me like 120 or so candles for 2 pigs. If they die, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I suppose I am aware that my parish is full, so town services, we're gonna want a hospital eventually. We'll want a well, chapel. Yeah. I want to build this abbey eventually, too. Let's go with the chapel. Seems to fit in pretty well. I like that. That looks good. Alright, chapel there. Should I save room for another school? Don't need the school for a fairly long time. We'll want the abbey before, or sorry, I want the cemetery before too long. Running low on free laborers. We do want a town hall, to be honest. Could just build. I mean, the town hall doesn't really need to be in this place. I'll just queue it up down here. That is going to use up way more stone than we have. Okay. Hunt down some stone. I need to see our stats. You guys better seriously get those pigs working. So if you wanted some stone, where would you go? Across the bridge here. The bridge that doesn't exist. Build a bridge, and then we'll gather a bunch of stone. Could gather some stone over here while we're waiting. Just a bit. There's some stone up here still, too. We'll keep people busy. Gotta keep them busy. Can't let them get too lazy. Could upgrade these to stone still, too. And then eventually to county. Country, not county. County houses. Counting houses. So I've had my pigs for a full year, right? Or nearly a full year. It's not doing much. I don't know what's wrong with those pigs. Still making a ton of firewood every year. New farms, 620, 868. That's what I want to see. 700, not bad. 868, thank you. 868, oh yeah, beautiful farms. And they're doing okay. I was hoping I could sneak a road in here or something. That'd be pretty nice. Traders and fishermen, hey? That's fine. Chapel, yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty big stone debt for a while. 130 stone for the chapel and 124 for the town hall. Whoops. Little bit overzealous, you could say. Almost got our bridge done. I was hoping to end this episode with the town hall, but I'm not sure if we're going to make it. Okay, what are you doing there? We had a nice road. You just ignoring it? Come on, people. Use the roads I give you. You can't upgrade wooden bridges. We have stone bridges. But, oh, they're the same thing. They probably look different, but no, the stone bridge takes stone and more stone than wood. The wood bridge takes more wood than stone. Okay. Stone bridges might make you move faster than wood bridges. I don't know. Let's queue up some stone over here. Fair bit. No stone, basically no iron. The wood is okay, though. How is our one little forester doing on wood? 300 logs a year? I can't complain about that. I really can't. Gatherer's Hut did quite well last year. Herbalist is doing decently. As is established, the Herbalist does better when there's no logging going on. Still only 2 pigs. I must be missing something. I don't know what's going on with my pigs. Something's wrong with them. You! Go kiss her! Something's not working. Alright, we hit our tool limit at last. So we should stop burning through as much coal and iron here at least. Just use it to replace... Hopefully everyone's got steel tools now or so, give or take, and we could probably check... Well, sort of check. Steel, steel, steel. Yeah, I get the feeling iron tools maybe wore out a little bit quicker than they used to, kind of feels like. Feels that way, anyway. Another nice big area over there, I like that. Maybe eventually do another forestry hunting lot over here. Does that make sense? Also, good to know our clothing is going up. Just with this one hunting cabin, we've turned around the clothing situation, which is nice. I mean, we're still just using normal, boring hide coats, but one of these days, we'll be able to go up to fancy, well, whatever comes after. We want warm clothes, basically. Candles. Definitely, we don't seem to make candles super quickly, even with the 2 candle makers here, but it's coming along. Worried about my laborer pool. Yeah, I already selected all that. Oh, one more merchant. Well, we'll do the merchant and then we'll end the episode, I think. I'll probably wrap my session up here. It's going good, except for the... Oh, yes! Yes, piggies! Ha ha! Speak of... As soon as you start speaking poorly about them, they reproduce. Good work, pigs. Don't piglets come in groups of, like, 6 or 8 or something? Alright, we could buy basically nothing. Flour, hardtack, barley... Still nothing I need. Sorry, bakery supplier. We'll make our own bakery as soon as someone comes with some seeds for wheat or something. Well, I don't think we're going to get the town hall this episode. It's going to take a bit of stone. And I'm a little bit short on workers right now for a quarry, to be honest. Probably going to want another woodcutter in the next episode, or maybe a... Can't upgrade it, but this thing. Not this thing. Not that. Pretty sure there's like a fancy... sawmill. That's what I was thinking about. So, actually, Requires steel tools. Allows up to 3 cutters to work. Produces firewood faster. So instead of having 3 wood cutters, we just get 1 sawmill, maybe? Now that we're using steel tools. The other thing... At some point, we're going to want a water mill and a windmill, but I think we need grain for that first. Still really short on labor pool. We're going through a big die-off right now. All the original people, I think, are dead, basically, or dying. They're at that age. It's kind of a difficult time. So I think it's like 16 years, and then your original population all dies off, and you have a big wave of death. Yeah, we're almost ready for the chapel. That'll help keep people happy. I will probably put in... What was it that I put in? School eventually, bar, and a hospital. Yeah. I'll get the 4 corners working like I did last time. And then I'll start expanding industry. Like, we'll put a couple shore houses and brickwork slash... whatever it is. I'll probably... double up on the apiary and chandlery at some point. Yeah, I've got some plans. I've got some good plans. I think it'll be fun. Oops, no, good plan. Yeah. Alright, folks, that is all for now. I need a break, and it's been fun. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.